there were close losses and times where there were big leads, but this, I don't know, it felt different, at least watching.
It definitely felt different, and afterwards, it makes you think of like, do we have the same issues that we had last year, or whatever the case may be, and no, it's completely different. There are multiple ways to lose games, and a lot of that was on the rebound battle and not taking care of the ball. It wasn't a lack of energy or effort on the defensive end or anything like that. So I think we clean those areas up and clean up those margins, and we'll be good going forward in the season.
How much do the guards feel that responsibility for the defensive rebounding with the bigs kind of just battling and then the guards crashing to get the boards?
Yeah, no, we definitely felt a great bit of it. I know we've done a lot of talking internally, film, and then also amongst each other. So cleaning those areas and just having the want-to, it's not like we don't. We're just going there and crashing the boards aggressively as our bigs box out and be physical like they have been all year. So, leading up to the year. So I think it's up to us to clean up those little boards and dive in there to finish possessions.
I know last season you guys were great defensively. I guess just this season with the pieces you have, I guess just what is this team capable of defensively this year? I guess what areas can you be better at than you were last year?
I think our communication can improve, but we are even improved from last year in that regard. And I think we have a lot of size and length on the perimeter and in the paint with Vlad and Danny, and then Will with physicality. So I think we have the pieces to be really, really good defensively. And then, of course, the coaches' philosophies. And I think ultimately what it comes down to is the buy-in and the effort, which I believe we have. And so, like I said before, we clean up those margin areas. We give teams less chances of extra possessions, and we're even better defensively.
Are there certain areas that they kind of stress? I know last season a big thing was like contest rate. I guess are there certain things like the coaches are kind of driving home? That Mark, you guys want to hit each game?
For sure. Being physical is probably up there with the primary things. Being physical without fouling, of course, and contesting shots, crashing the boards, and finishing possessions. And I think all three of those goes together with game-to-game philosophies, and how we lock into personnel, how we guard the ball, how we guard ball screens.
What have you guys seen out of TCU? They give you a run for your money in terms of new looks on the roster, right? I think they only got one guy coming back.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to scout from other places, that they've been to prior. And it's kind of the landscape with college basketball now. We have only 3 guys returning from this year as far as scholarships. So it's something that we all look forward to, especially playing guys who played here before. And, film is everywhere now. So we find it and we lock into it. And, we're fortunate to have film from the last few games, exhibition games as well. So looking forward to that matchup.
But they will still have you, watch film of last year for other teams like Arizona State, for example, or
no doubt,
whatever.
No doubt. Yeah, we definitely watch just how they play, what are their concepts, and then of course, key guys are different from years previous, but they all, enforce the same play offensively and defensively. So yeah.
What do you remember about some of those games against Texas or against TCU when you were at Texas Tech?
I remember how physical they were, and I remember them playing a side defense type of style, something that we played when I was at Texas Tech. So they tried to force a baseline and force us or the opposing team into what they want defensively. So it's about doing what we want defensively or offensively and defensively, playing our style of basketball, and I think we'll be great.
Do you have any connections with anyone on their team? All these transfers, I just wonder if there's any links.
Yeah, no connections, but I know Frankie Collins very well. Okay. Obviously he went here before, but I knew him prior to that when he was in high school. So in the world of basketball, college basketball, and so on, you all, create friendships and relationships with other guys.
Just AAU circuit?
Yeah, AAU circuit. I think I met him during AAU circuit, probably my junior year, sophomore year, something like that.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.